Hi guys, Ghost Raven here and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2. I hope you guys are doing well today. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you cool daily videos like this. So we're jumping in right where we left off the last time and we are at our airport that we put in last episode. You can see it is quite well used. We do have a bus route out here that is quite widely used already. So if you're going to have a look, we've got the bus route at 80% capacity. So it is doing, it is battling along. So let's have a look at our capacity and see what we're doing. So most of these buses are full. I wonder if we have any more capacity. I think the best thing would probably to do is to put in a metro and get a metro out there as opposed to a bus, because it's just a little bit crazy actually to have so many buses. It obviously fills up your highways, makes them congested. So you don't really want to do too much of that at the time. And then I want to do a little bit of upgrading on this section here. So I was thinking of expanding this high density island and making it part of this whole area over here. So bringing this along and expanding this. So I'm probably going to get rid of this lower residential area over here. And as you can see, it's the middle of winter and it is snowing quite heavily. So it's a pity that the beach doesn't get covered in a little bit of snow, but okay, and here's our main city with our high residential. We can zoom in and see what the city life is like. Traffic seems to be okay. Everybody seems to be very happy. So we are doing pretty darn well. There's a helicopter flying out, so let's just pause and see where he's going. We can follow the helicopter around. There's a medical helicopter. It just flew through a building. Okay, it's because it's coming into land. Probably going to go back through the building again when it goes back. It's even got snow on it. You would have think that from the rotors the snow would have been taken off. Let's see. So he's going to go back through the building probably. Don't do it, helicopter. Too late. He's gone. All those people are dead. That helicopter pilot has been fired. If they survived. Terrible way. Okay, so I want to think of a much better way of doing this intersection here. And we can turn this road into a highway, because we do have a highway out this side which cuts through the mountain and cuts all the way back to our original entrance into our city, which used to be completely overcrowded with cars, but you can see now it's flowing smoothly and everything is working smoothly. Our bus station, what's the problem? So there's no vehicles. Okay, so there's an issue. Let's go and sort that out. So here's our bus depot. So we're using 45 out of 45. So obviously some are returning because they need to be maintained. We don't have any extra. So if we use... Okay, what are we going to have to do is we are going to have to do some terraforming. Just increase the space a little bit. Okay, that's quite large. And if we just do this, okay, I'm just going to pull this out a little bit more. We could possibly turn all of these into keywalls if we really wanted to. We don't want to make this river too narrow. Okay, so let's do something like that. And then what I'm going to be able to do is maybe put another 2 in, I think. I think that works quite nicely. And I think maybe we should turn this into a keywall. I think that's a good idea. So if maybe we must increase the capacity of the road. Excuse me. So if we do something like this, we can increase the capacity. And I think the same thing on this side if we can. I don't like the fact that the intersection is so close here, so I'm going to just remove this if I can. Not going to be able to remove the one from the traffic circle, but that's fine for now. Okay, so now we have a little bit more of a wider road, and I want to do the same thing over here. Okay, so that could be the key wall, and then if we can run a road, let's just say out this way. And we can cut this all away. I mean, or we could increase our... Let's just do... What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase... Just make some more industrial area available. Just fill it up a little bit, make it look a little bit better. Okay, and then there's a little bit of open space here as well, so we can just do the same thing over there. There's no reason for us to have it looking nice. Okay, and then let's just do a little bit more terraforming out this side. Okay, and I'm just going to bring Briss Road out a little bit more, and if we can run it out the back like that, it's exactly what I want. Okay, perfect. And then let's cut this away. Let's see how much we can make this look. So let's just turn this into a key wall first. So the way we do that is we go into Advanced Road Tools, and here's the key walls there. Okay, and then what we can do is we can cut this all away. Let's just go much smaller, go down to like 20, it's fine. I really don't like the fact that this electricity line is causing problems like this. I mean, it's not an absolute train smash, but it's not ideal. And there's a keywall, it's working nicely. I don't know what happened there. Try and make it smooth. Oh, too much. Just trying to get some of it back. Looks like it's quite high in comparison to the actual water. Now I just want to do this and then just make it a little bit bigger. Just this little part can be a little bit easier. Let's see if we can try and fix that. I mean, is there still an electricity line under there? Yeah, there is. It's a high power cable as well. I just want to go back down just a little bit smaller. I'm not just going to do that. Okay. Not too bad. Not that fantastic, but not too bad. Okay, let's try and see if we can maybe just put in some more over there. We do need to expand on industrial area just to create more jobs. So let's actually have a look at our unemployment and see what's happening with that. So it's 8.6%, which is not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. And we still have a lot of icons for hearses. But our capacity is more than adequate, so we're not going to worry about that for now. And we are going to think about expanding this intersection and maybe building a little bit of a commercial and district area out here. I think that's going to be the plan. Let's just see how all these are being used. I'm in our airline number 5. Which is coming from a city called Rochester. So we can add another plane there. Increase capacity. Okay, so because of the airport has, if we remember when we placed the airport in the last episode, it has those cone-shaped circles for the airplanes to be able to come and land and to be able to take off. So you can't have very high buildings or anything like that near there. So you have to be very careful about that. So you could possibly just have greenery and some grass and some trees and stuff just in the direction of where those planes are going to fly. So let's just have a look at some of this. I'm going to go to this tool and I'm going to remove the snapping options. And I want to just go out. I know that this is going to be 120. If I go and I line it up like this, if we go up by 168, I can stop putting in our grid format. So 120, 168. I want this to be a bit of a commercial area. Okay, so this we can use the grid tool. 168. Just make our life a little bit easier, speed up the process. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just go up by 120. Perfect. Okay, and we could very well possibly go out here 120 as well. I mean another grid. 168. Perfect. Remove that extra piece off the end there.
I'm Chen Smith, and you're listening to Jade Road Radio. Thanks everybody for joining.
Thinking of having it like a bit of a commercial area so people can come and do their shopping here. So we'll have a lot more offices and a lot more commercial. We'll just mix it up a little bit between the two. So let's just do another one here if we can. Have enough space.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening.
We're not going to be able to go 3, but we'll definitely just be able to go the 2.
A housing shortage is driving.
And then this, we should be able to go out another one actually. We're using the grid tool, which we don't want to do. So we want to go up by 120 and 168.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Nice grid.
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological
Let's put here Congo under there.
which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the
You see, and then what you can do is you can have some high density offices here. So let's just do, this is only 5, this is actually really bad. So let's just try and fix this if we can. It really is not a nice way to go. We can maybe curve it and make it a little bit better. So we use the curve tool. That's not fantastic. We might have to just rethink this bit of the area. Okay, so we're going to come into the main part of the city. So what you definitely want to do is you want to have a large traffic circle. Let's just put a nice one in there. Okay, and I'm going to remove the walkways for now, or the pedestrian crossings for now. And what we can do is we can be greeted by some 2 really nice buildings. So let's do a 6x6. And a 6x6. And it'll be like, welcome to the zone. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm actually just going to rethink this, guys. Sorry. What I'm probably going to want to do is put a lot of the parking in. So if we use the parking, the roads, there, these ones, and we use the one-ways, then what we can do is we can split these up, I think. So we'll go down and up and down and up. Okay, I'm going to just remove pedestrian crossings. And the same thing with the intersections, just going to remove those as well. I mean, having 2 big buildings like that actually greeting you would be quite nice, but I don't want it to be too high. So I'm going to just choose I'm going to put a European business and business and a North American business. Okay, and what we can do is we can add little parks into the center. So if we choose the smallest little parks, okay, there's a little 1. We don't want a 1, we want a 4. Okay, so it increases the land value, it makes people happy. Then what you can do is you can put in, I'm going to put in the European and I'm going to put in the North American on that side. And then in between these we can put in the high residential offices. And then because we giving them much less surface area to grow, they won't grow very tall. So I'm just going to speed up operation a little bit. It's going to make this bus route a lot busier. Oh my word. Okay. So the one thing we didn't do is we didn't go and change the capacity or add more buses. So we added capacity, but we didn't do much with it. Okay, so we can have, we've got another 2019 vehicles available to us just because we did that upgrade, which is actually a lot. So let's just try and give this bus line a little bit of attention. How many buses have we got? We've got 12, so let's add another 3. Speed up that process. Here come the new buses here. There's now no passengers waiting there. It might be a little bit of an overkill, but now that's going to start working and start taking into effect. And this area of our city is going to start maturing and growing. Okay, so it's still saying we need lots of offices. So let's go and add a few more. So if we go down this way and up this way, we're taking care of parking and we're giving building access as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, and I'm just going to add maybe just a different park. Small Chinese gate, that's so cool actually. So people are going to have to travel, or they can take the bus to get you. And I'm just going to maybe add a park or greenery there, so it'll be a nice entrance into the city. Okay, so you can see already it's a lot more demand. So I'm going to keep this side the North American, and then I'll keep the other side the European, and we can see what the difference is between the two. Okay, and the same thing with the offices. I'm going to add the high density and there. They don't want the high density, they want the lower density. That's what they are screaming about. Not happy. So maybe we can put some low density in, that's not a problem. Okay, low density commercial. So we're going to go European, and we're going to go North American, and then we can go low density businesses, offices. And Stephanie complaining about oh, it's complaining. What was it complaining about? Oh yeah, look at this. This is not great. It's really not great. Are they just not able to keep up with what's going on? It seems a little bit crazy. Look at the city. It is littered. But it says the capacity is fine. There's been 394 deaths. And the capacity is 719. So it's good. Okay, we can add a little bit of beautification out the side as well. I was thinking of maybe having some really nice fountains or something. So let's have a look at what our options are. Can't remember where the fountain's here. The fountain's here. Okay, so that's quite a big fountain. A little one, very small. Okay, so there's the 2 different fountains. So let's just choose the surface area and just use the grass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw first bit of grass. Might just have to pull that out a little bit there. Okay, let's do the same thing on this side. Nice, that's like manicured grass now. So that's actually really awesome. And then what I want to do is I definitely want to put some bushes all the way around. So let's just choose the line tool, the advanced line tool at least. Let's get it down to about 10. Let's just see what the difference is. Okay, that's very far apart. 5? No. Maybe that's a little bit too close, but let's just see. So we can just add like that. I just went off the tool there for a second. Let's just try and get a little bit closer to the edge. No need to use anarchy if we don't need to. Okay. Quite difficult to see with all the shadows, but we'll figure it out. So you can see the signs take shape already. People are most likely going to drive here because there is no, the only bus stop is all the way over there. How's the capacity doing on our bus line? 48%, so it's much better. And that we've added additional capacity. You can see there's a lot more activity of buses. Here's another one already, so lots of buses coming in. Okay, so let's finish off this. So we're going to try and do this straight. No, so we don't want to use their tool. We're going to use our line tool. And we're going to use the corner. And we're going to go up to that point. And we'll be able to do it like that. Let's try and do the same thing over here. Got to come out a little bit further, I think. There we go. Absolutely perfect. Alright, cool. And then what we definitely want to do is we want to have those fountains. So we're going to try and get it more or less in the center. So we're going to have one beautiful one over there. And we're going to have... No. Sorry, we're still on the tool, so that's why it was doing that. Okay, so just place in one individually. And then the other style over there in the center. Okay, and let's just play around with the circle tool. So this is also a new one. So if we do this, we should be able to choose the center and then like that. Okay, let's just try and get a little bit better. There we go. Not 100% perfect, but not incredibly bad either. Okay, so I don't know if we want to add a little bit more. So what I see there's a lot of people doing is they will add like different layers, and it gives you the different colors. Just makes it look a little bit different. So if we use the line tool, I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Let's just do it and see. Okay, and then we're going to use the curve tool again. Nice. I think it looks pretty. It's cool. It's like welcome. I think it looks amazing actually. Okay, so let's just see. There is absolutely no more demand. We've probably killed our demand for unemployment is still 7%, so they are asking for more industrial. So that's definitely something we are going to have to think about. So we have gone across and made a different intersection out this way.
This has been a local public service announcement.
I mean, we could just fill this up and have this as a few.
Like many of our listeners, I have looked into the void.
Industrial areas and buildings
The nameless one
along the
will
highway.
return and cleanse this world, and we shall all be free. But first, let's hear another
Can't
song.
really do anything there. A lot of farmland out that way. Okay, so I was thinking we definitely do something out this side. Excuse me. So let's just create our grid.
No sinking this boat, Glenda.
I'm going to do 168 by 120, 168.
And it's good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
You see then like along the edges again, if we do need, sorry, I'm looking at production. This one over here. So we're not producing any fish. I'd like to learn how to produce fish. Maybe that's something that's still coming. But if we are going to need any more specialized industry, it's going to be along the water. And the reason why it's along the water is because that's where the fertile land is. So we're actually going to be building on a little bit of the fertile land. And we can take over some more territory if we need it. But for right now, it's okay. Okay, so we are going to be able to build out quite a lot. So I want to make sure there is a firehouse out somewhere. It says it's covered, so no concern for that. Okay, so it's asking for industrial. Let's give it industrial. Boom, there you go. Wait, pause. I want to just put in a traffic circle here. And that's definitely messed up that. Sometimes you just have to redo it. Okay, so on these off ramps, we definitely don't want any intersections or anything like that. That's just crazy. Okay, and the same thing on this side. Don't want any intersections or anything like that. I need to be able to flow on and off the highway nice and easily. Get across there, come off over here. Perfect. Okay. So there you go. Now industrial demand has gone down completely, which is exactly what we wanted. So that's perfect for us. Okay, so we definitely got commercial going on. We've got industrial going on. We had some offices. The icons are still crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, and we are going to start probably needing to get more people in. So definitely more residential areas, which I think we're going to do over here because I want to start bringing in high density and extend this island out quite a bit. Okay, so I wonder if there's a way of changing this intersection. So, because the traffic circle is not fantastic. You can see it's backing up the traffic quite badly. There's a traffic jam over here. So we definitely need to do something. So putting in an actual intersection or something, I think will be good. But right now there is a traffic accident. Okay, so I think there's something we're going to definitely do in the next episode. We're going to start probably build a nice interchange over here. We are going to get rid of this low residential completely, and we're going to expand out our high density. We've got some high density offices over here. I mean, not offices, businesses. And then we do have some offices, but we're keeping the buildings nice and small because the floor spans, so they're not going to go any higher than these buildings. You can see they can go up as big as those buildings over there. So that's what you don't want. You want it to be like that. So here we go. So we're going to call this Airport City. So let's create a not specialized industry district creation tool. Okay, so we can extend it and do what we need to do. This is not great for now, but let's just kind of do it like this for now. Okay, and let's just call this Airport City. Okay, so we are going to energy consumption, so recycling, parking. Don't need speed bumps. Okay, it's not a gated community because we need people to be able to come in and out. So I wonder if people are going to walk from the bus stop to the city, or what we can do is we can add another stop on the bus line, which I think is something we probably should do. Okay, so let's add the North American. And what we'll do is we'll have a bus stop kind of like on either side. Okay, so now this airport line is definitely going to get busier, so let's just go to that airport line. Alright, and I want to be able to add another stop, so I don't know how we would do that. I know there is a way of doing it, I'm just not sure exactly how. Yes, we redo the line, which is something I don't particularly want to do. Can you add another point? I'm sure you should be able to, I wouldn't see why not. Okay, so I'm not sure how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to redo this line. The problem is we're going to have to build the whole thing all over again, which is not great. Okay, so instead of the bus taking you to the airport directly, there must be a way to add another stop in here. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I just broke it. But it has created another stop. Okay, where's the bus? There must be a bus coming soon. Unless we've broken the line. Okay, so there comes a bus. So let's follow it in. Bus is completely full. Not completely full. Just added another 2 buses in. Are you going to stop? No, he didn't stop at all. Damn it, guys. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to do it after the fact. Come, bus. And he has to turn around and come all the way back. So let's just see. He's full. We have a whole bunch more buses coming in. Here he comes. He actually turned around right there. Let's just see if he stops here. Please stop here. Hello? No. There we go. That is it. That's gotta be it. Please, 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 please stop. Oh, because there's nobody standing there yet. Look at all the cars coming out this way. A little bit crazy. Okay, so we are on the highway, heading back to the city. Taking the off-ramp, back onto the other highway. Jeepers. Almost overturned the bus there. He really is going the long way around. Through the mountain, underground, coming out the other side. There's a truck right behind us. Easy tiger. Cars are flying, oh my word. Okay, so bus is slowing down a little bit. Look at all our buses are completely full. 94%. I'm gonna add another 3 to the route. The pathfinding there wasn't accurate because it's much quicker to come in through the other part of the city. I don't know why he has to come this way. Under the highway. Driving crazy. Okay, so I mean the bus stop should be here somewhere. Bus station at least. Nice and busy. Lots of people. Oh my word, look how many people are coming from here. And there's our bus. I think we're going to have to put a tram in, guys. I don't think this bus station has enough capacity. I mean, we just added a whole bunch more buses and it's still at 86%. And look how busy it is. It's crazy. Okay, wait. How many buses do we still have left? I think we had like 19 capacity. So, not that one. This one. And we still have more capacity. I think we need to be smart about it. I think we need to reduce that bus list and then either put in a metro out there or put in a train out there. That's a lot of buses. Okay, we still got a little bit of demand. I don't know why nothing grew in here. Because there's no demand. I suppose that makes sense. But there is some demand for some offices. Okay, let's see if the bus stop is now being used. This one is. So people can get to and back from work much easier now. So there we go, guys. We've got a bus route in. We've started creating a little bit of our airport city. We've expanded a little bit on the other side, a little bit of industrial zone. So what those hearts are there, which means people are falling in love, and that means we're going to have a population boom of children. People are happy, they do that, and that's what happens. Look how many people are walking out this side to come and enjoy the waterfront. Doing really nicely. It's a very nice restaurant. And then we've got the lobster tail on the side. We do have the Riverside Grill. And on this side we have a steakhouse. And we have a little tea salon. We have a artisanal ice cream. Really pretty. Right next to the tram station, so nice and busy. Everybody's happy. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe, and I will definitely catch you on the next one. I hope you have a good day. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.